and welcome to the first GeekGirlCon of February. We are going to discuss a little bit of kind of the most important thing you'll ever have to learn, self-love.
Word. Yes.
And don't worry, there are still really much older people still trying to learn that little craft. But yes, so this is our first GeekGirlCon, and we are with Christina and Emerald and Prime. For some reason on Discord, Prime shows up as a chicken. So
you didn't see the chicken stream?
Oh, you gotta watch the chicken stream.
Chicken stream.
It was during our month of Halloween. I was dressed up as a chicken, and it was one of my better costumes, I think.
It was
great.
It was alright. I mean, you had a costume like every stream, so it's hard to pick a favorite.
Oh,
we need to make like a bracket.
Yeah.
It was a narwhal, and it was the chicken.
Yeah. Those were some of my favorites, too. For sure.
If you do narwhal this year, I want to be a fish.
Oh, we can do themed costumes.
Under the sea themed or fantasy themed.
You can't be a mermaid, you have to be a fantasy creature under the sea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gets more challenging.
Yes.
Immediately gone off track, and I love it.
We barely introduced ourselves.
It's about self-care.
That's exactly. Our energy. That's what we bring to the table.
As you all, I am J-Fun, and if you are not a first-time viewer of this channel, this happens a lot sometimes. Because I love all of these. Look at these humans; they're so cute. Hey, Java's cute too in his own way.
It's true.
So we'll just go around and introduce ourselves. Christina, would you like to go first?
I'm Christina, part of Twitch team, they, she. That was quick, I know. Whoever wants to go next. Emerald, go.
I'll go next. I'm Emerald, pronouns she, her, and I'm a part of the social media team for GeekGirlCon. Boom.
Boom. And I'm Alyssa Prime. I'm also part of the Twitch team. She, her pronouns.
Yay. And I'm part of the Twitch team and she, they pronouns. So today we're teaching self-love. Yes. And I just want to get a definition from everybody. We're all of varying ages, varying backgrounds. What is the definition of self-care, self-love to you guys?
Ooh, boy. That's a tough one to encapsulate in a nutshell, isn't it?
Right?
Yeah, you go first.
What she said.
I didn't plan this question, but I guess it would be easier to put it into items. So, self-love items. So, back in the 90s, back in the day,
going way,
they had the little, what is that beauty catalog that like a lot of elder have? And they have like a bunch of beauty products on the inside. Starts with an A, maybe. Avon?
Mary Kay.
Oh, Avon.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Avon. Okay. So back in the day, they used to have these little silk balls that were full of essential oils, and you would just throw them in the bathtub in the hot water, and it would melt. And then like everything was covered in this amazing scent. But also, if you didn't rinse it out, the person that took the shower the next day would have a bad day. I think they actually had to stop making it.
Oh no. Like an accident waiting to happen.
Yeah. But it just reminds me of being at my grandma's and her drawing me a little bath and little chubby Jane getting in the bathtub with the bubbles and so excited because like those little soap bombs are in there. Which leads me to bath bombs. I am a bath bomb nut. Let's see what else. Vacations and hanging with the bros and girls, hanging out with my people, and actually my witchiness. So there's 5 things if I had to put it together because I do a lot of meditation and spells. And at the end of it, I always feel pretty powerful.
Nice.
See, thought you got me. Now you go.
Oh, wow. Christina already started talking, so I'm going to respect that.
I was going to do like a clarification, but I can try. I was going to say, are we basically like just some things that represent it to us? We don't have to try to like break
No, no,
down
no.
the abstract definition of self-love.
I would go into
That
a
might
deep.
take
That's like a
a longer try
multi-stream
and really
topic, I
deep
feel
dive.
like.
Yeah, that's its own thing.
But I can go next if
yeah.
you want.
Okay, yeah, sure, go ahead. Yeah.
So things that are like self-care, self-love, DIY spa to me, just to rephrase the question like I was taught in school, are also baths. I love a good bath with like bubbles, bath bomb, like yeah, like get those like essential oils in there, have yourself a nice cup of tea, read a good book that you don't care if you drop it, like an old favorite. So that baths and anything that's like self-care for your body like that. And then you feel soothed afterwards. Baths, books, and nature, I think, are my top 3. So if I could read,
To say now.
I'm going to take all the good ones as part of my plan.
Yeah.
Also, ruining other people's answers to questions.
That's your self-love.
Yeah.
I feel pretty good now.
It's like so spa day to me.
So, I do need a short explanation. I got a bath tray to put my book on so it doesn't get ruined, but there are people that drop books in baths. Like,
Apparently, it's never happened to me, and I think it's because I have too much respect for books.
okay, I was about to say, like, why didn't they just like hold it dear and
Look, sometimes it slips, okay?
Yeah, same time. Yeah.
Wow,
it happened
Prime.
once.
Are you
Yeah, I don't remember what it was, but I don't
looking
remember which book I dropped,
disapprovingly
but
at
it
you?
happens. It
I-
happens.
yeah.
I've also dropped a phone, not while using it in the bathtub. I dropped a phone into a tub that had been left with water, and I like fumbled when I went into the bathroom, and it just went into the bathroom. I was like, we can't leave the tub with water in it next time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw.
I think
I've definitely dropped other things in tubs of water, but I don't think I've ever dropped them.
yeah.
That's funny.
I mean, so for me, I have dropped one book. But the thing that happens more often than that is that I put the book down too close to the tub, and then I drip all over it when I get out. So
That's also no good.
yeah.
Although I did see like a hack where you could attach, it was like a bungee, and you attach it to a sucker, and you put the sucker on the tile, and then you attach the other end to your book somehow. I don't remember the technical details, but then it was
Okay,
like if you
now it's
dropped it bungeed up to the little sucker, and I was
Smart.
like,
That would help do the jump, who in the comments said that they've fallen asleep while reading in the bath before.
Oh,
Which, I
yeah.
mean, that's legit. Like, that's the most relaxed you can be, right?
Yeah, so it's an excellent example that it is a great relaxation self-care technique.
Heck
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right, Christina.
Okay, yeah. So I honestly, yeah, I'm gonna just cheat off of Emerald's sheet a little bit here, and Jenn's sheet, because yeah, baths are a huge one. Bad day if I just get in a bath, like even if it's just a basic bath, but it's always nice when I can add things. Baths are a big one. Nature is definitely a big one. I feel like if I don't do that a certain amount of times in a week or a month, I am touch starved for nature. Yeah, and I would say that self-soothing activities can be nice, but I definitely think that like the ultimate like self-love stuff is when I'm doing things that take care of future me. So it sounds weird, but if I have the energy and the ability to do it, then things that can make it a lot easier on me the next day, like when I do cleanup and things, they suck while I'm doing them, but when I wake up the next day and that area I need to work in or the thing I need to do is prepared for me, that relieves so much stress. So that's actually kind of one for me.
I like that, a gift to your future self.
Yeah, that's really cool.
That
really
really life changer thinking that way for me.
Yeah, that really
yourself as a person
feels validating, because something that like calms me down a lot and I could use that as like small organizational tasks. And it was like, this is helpful for future me, and it's like a mindfulness exercise almost, because you're like, I'm organizing just this small area. Like, I'm not going to keep going all night and then, not get any sleep and get carried away. When you
Right.
start cleaning something and then you're like, oh, now I'm tired because I've been doing this a lot and it looks worse than when I started. Like, limited in scope.
Yes.
And then you're organizing your area, gift for future self, and you're organizing your mind, also very important.
Mhm.
Yeah, totally.
I have to clean the house before I take a bath. Not the entire house, because we live in a small apartment, but I do have to like tidy up the bathroom and make it smell good before I get in the bath.
Pretty.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Prime?
So, you'd think I'd have an answer after everyone went. So,
You're using your active
steal them all?
listening skills.
yeah. I am
Ditto.
admittedly very bad at self-care, and I think for the I have this bad tendency to like prioritize just about like everyone and everything else in my life. And so anytime that I can take to just like shut off other people and other things is kind of what I do for self-care. So whether that's like watching a lot of Netflix or taking a hot bath. I do love baths, although sometimes I just sit in the bath and think about all the things I should be doing, which is not relaxing. But like reading, playing video games is a huge thing for me. So I can just kind of focus on one thing that I enjoy, that I love, and not worry about all the things going on in life. That's kind of my version of self-care.
Oh, heck
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, those are definitely up there for me too.
Yeah.
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 What were you going to say, Jen?
Oh, I'm sorry. I said that's like why I have to clean, because otherwise when I sit in the bath, I'm like, hey, at least I'm in a warm place to think about this, I guess. And I had to train myself, like clean something, feel like you've accomplished it, and then put on music or a book. So it's like that nice little distraction.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes the speaker might drop in the water.
It happens. It's a thing.
I have a shower speaker, so not to
Nice.
flex, but
Well,
it was
nice.
free.
Oh, it sounds like maybe our volumes are a little bit in need of adjustment.
Uh-oh.
We've got some
That's a
feedback.
pranto. Humble brag, yes.
I just put a Ziploc over the MP3 player, the Bluetooth
Yeah.
MP3 player.
Yeah. Yeah, do that
Also
too.
valid.
So Emerald, you were up for the first. It said the volume thing, and everyone got quiet. And I was like, that's probably not.
Oh,
what
we're all gonna take a
True,
break.
we do
It's
need
just
to
you
talk,
guys who are
yeah.
quiet, so I can talk because my volume is fine.
Yeah,
maybe.
that's true. It's us who's it was too quiet. Yeah.
So we were
True.
going to talk about some like easy DIY spa things, and I have this great book that I got at a garage sale. I don't know what it's called because the cover is like garbage. It's like got torn off, and it's like, come on, give me a break. It was like 25 cents.
Mysteries.
Yeah, mystery. It's like, this book also comes with a lot of spa equipment, and I'm like, no, it don't. Ain't no attached headband.
Yeah.
So I'm going to tell you two of the things that I got out of there, and one is a face mask, and one is a steam, which is just hot water, and you put stuff in it, and then you put your face over it, and it just like opens up all your pores, makes you feel refreshed. So I kind of did a combo. There were two that I like in there. One is like called Minty, and one is called I don't know. But I have the book right here, so I could look. Oh, it's just called Herbal Steam. That's not super creative.
I thought
But
you were going to say not minty.
not minty.
But it's descriptive, so
Yeah,
herbal
I
and
mean,
steam.
yeah. And basically, you just put water and something else and heat it up. This is what I used is 4 cups of water, and for the mint one, it just said use mint tea bags. So mint tea bags, which you might have at home, and tap water, and then I sprinkled some rosemary and sage on top, which was just, in my spice cabinet. I let it steep kind of for a long time because I forgot about it. I steeped it earlier.
Oh, dang.
I know, it's like very dark.
Yeah. It's your coffee steam bath.
Yeah, I was like, I could also drink this. This sounds great. But really, you're only supposed to let it steep for a minute, and then so you boil water, add whatever tea if you want to steep it, and then add in the other half of the water. So you'd boil 2 cups of water, add the tea, and then put in 2 cups of regular water to cool it down so you don't burn your face off. And then the instructions are you just lean your face over it, and if you I like to put like a meditation on, like a 10-minute meditation, and I just I can demonstrate. I'll just lean my face over this and then put a towel on my head, basically, because you want to keep that steam all in there and affecting you. I don't know if you can see the steam, but you can't. So it's just like,
I like that towel.
cute. Ain't it cute?
It's super cute. I love it.
Voila!
I feel like I'm playing with the toddler.
Can you see my head?
Yes.
I hope I don't drop my microphone in here.
That would be bad. You need to
Speaking
use
of
a
dropping
Ziploc
things
bag.
into liquids.
Right out speaking. Ooh, that's good. I can like even just for like a couple of seconds. It might be too hot still because I was like, I don't know when we're gonna. It's like very it is very invigorating. So it really is a good way to kind of start off any sort of like face care regime you like to do or just relax. And for me personally, it's a great way to kind of make sure that I don't do that thing where you think about all the things you need to do. Because A, you can't look at your environment, so that's cool for me, because otherwise I will get distracted by visual clutter and be like, I should be doing that. That's a mess. And
Same.
then also B, you can't look at anything and you can't move around. So that is very helpful for me. So then you're just supposed to sit there, lean over the bowl with a towel over your head for like 10 minutes, and then you will feel nice and refreshed. And if you splash your face with cool water afterwards, then that'll kind of cool you back down, and you can pat your face dry, follow it up with whatever you want to do next. So that's the first very easy thing. So you can add mint tea, water, like some nice herbs, essential oil. There are some you could put in there too. And then you just drink it, if you wanted to.
Just follow up by drinking. Be careful about which essential oils you put in for that.
Yeah, for that, be careful. Also,
Yeah.
I think I just ate like a piece of sage.
Good.
Healthy.
That's
Maybe run it through a strainer first.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is also good for foot baths. You can also do it for foot baths if your feet are hurting. Especially the mint one. You might do like mint and thyme would be really good for foot care. Or you could just pour it straight in your bathtub. I mean, we said I like to drink a hot beverage while I'm taking a nice bath. Sometimes I will be like, I don't want to finish this tea, and then I'll just dump the rest of it into the tub.
yep.
Yeah.
I've done that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that is my Steam DIY spa submission.
Yay.
Awesome.
Thank
Very
you.
cool.
That was a good one. And I bet that meant like when you're feeling stuffy from allergies,
Mm-hmm.
this is the most welcoming thing in the planet.
It is. It's a good one to do in wintertime. Make sure you have tissues next to you, though. That's why I have these right here. And that's why I didn't want to do it for really too long, because I would have been like, I'm leaking.
Yeah, I was gonna say like we did that when I was growing up for like like opening the sinuses and stuff when you were sick. We did like the drape the towel. But
Yeah.
it's nice for opening the pores and actually having like nice smelling things in it rather than like mentally things. Or...
Yeah.
And I was trying one of those recently, and accidentally, I put tea tree oil in it. And the bad thing with that was, like, when I picked up my face, it was a tomato red.
Oh,
Because it
really?
smells really good for your skin when you use it in small amounts. But I guess I put too much in.
Oh no.
So it was like, so just be careful or mindful of your essential oil drops. I'm not going to tell you how many to put in the bathtub, but for face stuff. It was always, that was like the thing. But
Taryn says, how much time does it take?
for
Time.
Time.
THYME.
Yeah.
Sorry, it was a little bit ago, but
Oh, I was like, time to burn.
You were
your
like,
face
wait,
off?
what?
Like,
The pun is strong with the GeekGirlCon community.
Yeah, it's hard because it's like a written pun. It's like a auditory pun, Look at this
Yeah, I think at that point
homophone.
you just have to be like, how much time does
I
it
know,
take?
like, can't you tell from my...
I saw it. And I was
Jaime.
like, why are you looking at me like that?
Eh.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm that person
Anyway.
you have to just say.
There was a pun.
Yeah,
Pun
yeah.
alert. We need a little,
Woo,
like,
woo,
a
woo.
little
Oh yeah, can we get a
widget.
banner like
Yeah.
pun, and then like people can like if they say they can like activate it, like activate the pun banner.
Yes.
Go
Like,
go
when I'm
get
gonna
it.
spoil your music,
Pun alert.
You could do pun music.
Oh, yeah. It's like the bat signal, but with puns. I like
Yeah.
that a lot.
Yeah.
We gotta make this happen.
So after emeralds, your face is nice and steamed. I'm going to segue into things you can put on your steamed face and things you can also put in the back if it's steamy. I'm one of those people where I love to boil the water. Like I'm getting into. It's not recommended, but because of boiling myself in the bathtub, I have learned that there are certain things you should do for your skin, especially as you're aging, to keep that natural moisture. And it also helps when shaving legs or other parts of your body. It helps to keep it moisturized. So let's start with the face, and then we'll go to the tub. And then, yes. Okay.
Should I do my face mask, or you want to do your face mask?
Why do you make me choose things?
Is you're in charge. I've just decided.
How about I do it and then you do it to give you a break, and then we can segue back to me for the tub, and then we'll go to Prime and then Christina.
Oh, I love it. It's like bing bang boom.
Just what Prime said before we started.
It's been like 20 minutes. I don't remember that far back.
That was not me. That was all Prime. So I am not repping this brand, but it is a good brand, or you can get organic, the ones that you just dip out from Whole Foods. But really, you just get rolled oat. And the tip today is if you get the quick cooking ones, it really saves time. And it fits, it sits better on your face because it just congeals. And I don't know what oatmeal congeals is the right word for it. But like after you let oatmeal sit and it sucks up all the milk and it's just sitting there all, you can make patties.
I think congeals is correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So it congeals. So that's what it's going to do to your face. But you're going to put some really fun ingredients inside. I would not recommend this if you have super sensitive skin, by the way. Just a little public announcement. Just be sure that whatever you use is comfy for you and your body, and don't feel like you have to use these ingredients. I did a turmeric mask one time and it didn't work for my face, and it was orange for a little bit. So
yeah,
turmeric stained so bad.
Turmeric does have that effect. Yeah. Your face, oh no.
Well, they told me it was like turmeric with apple cider vinegar, and it was really supposed to help blackheads. Yeah.
Didn't work out.
My skin didn't react to it, but it could react to others, So it's one
But
of
it makes a great story now.
That's right.
It does. I was orange face. It was.
It sounds like the villain.
Oompa Loompa costume.
Orange face, the villain, like the villain of the pun bat signal.
Movie.
Maybe
That's
I don't know.
So what I do is I take about a cup of the oats, and these are already grinded up, and you can put them in a food processor. You can put them in a blender. You don't have to, but I like to have that powder consistency with it. And you're gonna put a cup, or you just stick your hand in the bag and grab a handful and then put it in a bowl. That's kind of my thing. And you guys can see the bowl with the stuff in it. It's also safe for animals to eat. If you're a pet owner and you have dogs that like to lick your face all the time, I like to make sure that I have things on there that it's okay for them to lick, and also they will try to eat this off your face, so it's okay. You just gotta give in.
Pet-friendly DIY spa tip.
Yeah. So beware of puppy lickage and them wanting to eat your face.
Speaking of,
yeah,
that was like perfect timing.
She knows, because I do it a lot. So you're gonna put the oatmeal in. I add honey because honey does amazing stuff for your skin. Sets its moisture. It's an antibacterial, and it won't dry it out. I use raw honey because I try to get the most organic without it being completely $100, because I can't afford that. So honey goes in the bowl. Ooh. She's gonna eat some of that. And I stir things with the chopstick when I'm doing facial stuff. I don't know why. It's just what happens.
What you had?
I do that too, though. I use the chopstick for a lot of stuff I make.
Okay, good. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
No.
like a good all-around stir.
Yeah.
It's like
Yes.
spatulas are like too big. I don't,
And
what else are you
you
gonna
can use both ends, and one's like a
Mhm.
little bit wider than the other. I don't know, but I love doing it with the face stuff. So you're gonna stir it; it gets a little clumpy, and then you add cold water. It says 2 tablespoons. Again, I things, but I brought my kitty tablespoon to show you guys. This is what a tablespoon looks. It's a kitty.
Oh.
It has. Oh, you can't see it.
Ah, there we go.
And then so this is about the size of a tablespoon. And you stir. And this is kind of where you can get inventive. I've added 2 drops of lavender before. I've added more oatmeal if I didn't think it was thick enough. I've even put baking soda in there because it's a good exfoliant. All of these things are safe. Again, just if you have pets, be wary of any allergies they may have, and make sure it's something that, is comfortable for your skin. You can also put in apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is very strong. I would only put in a teaspoon of it, and I would really make sure that you mix it in. It's really good for acne, and it's really good if you have hyperpigmentation. But again, it's one of the stronger ones because it is an acid. All right. So it makes like this nice milky. She's gonna eat it, guys.
Squirt them out. There you go.
Eat that. She's loving it. And then what you do is you just kind of pick it up and you smush it in your hands, and then you put it on your face.
Oh, look at
that. And it's not going to go on like a store brand where it's super, like, sits on your face and your face turns green and you can see it. But it's going to be nice. And as soon as you put it on, it just feels really calming. The honey keeps everything together. And I sit with it for 10 minutes and then rinse it off. And then my skin feels so pretty. Like right now, it's kind of weird. But it will. And it also smells good. So, yeah.
Awesome. Hey, that's like pretty straightforward. I like that. That's very achievable because skincare stuff intimidates me sometimes. So anything like both the things so far I'm into.
And it makes a good snack.
Yeah, it also makes a good snack. It is intimidating because you read so many articles that say don't do this, don't do that. And I was telling Prime, and I can't use the words that I used Prime, but basically I really wanted to do a whole bunch of self-care once the pandemic hit, because I couldn't go out, and going out is a big thing. Like, not going out, but like leaving my house is something I do on a regular. And so it really hit hard. And so I thought of, I started to learn all the different ways to do self-care. So that's one. Sorry, she's trying to eat it. So next we'll just dip into the bath. This one is probably my favorite.
Oh, is it Emerald's Mask first? And
then
bath,
it's Emerald's Mask first. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Christina.
Yeah, of course.
I forget every 2 minutes too.
Okay, good. At least
we're like goldfish over here.
That's
we're all like
mine don't play off of that very easily because it's very simple. Also, it also has honey in it, which is great. It's a restorative. It's all good for like everything, and it's literally just the one that I made. This book must be, I don't know, the title must be like something about like easy or food, because the masks in here were also like, we're all very like, this is literally just an avocado and lemon and then put it on your face. Like this one is just like cucumber and yogurt and then put it on your face. So mine is honey and banana, and it looks like this. It is half a ripe banana and a tablespoon of honey. And I didn't use a chopstick because I have this little spatula.
Cute.
So cute. And I would use, although I do, sometimes when I do face masks for myself, I will use a popsicle stick because it is good for both stirring and applying, which is helpful. So this one is supposed to be good for all skin types, and it is nice and moisturizing. So that's like the honey and also maybe the banana. I was like, what's the banana add to it? Should I just put honey on? Like maybe it's just so your face isn't all sticky. I don't know.
The smell.
I mean, yeah, and then also like a great baby food or snack for yourself.
Yeah. I feel like there was like a TikTok video or like an Instagram video of someone whose mom would rub banana peels on their face. And they're like look super young looking and they have amazing clear skin and they swear it's just the banana peel. So maybe there's something in there that's really good for you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got like good like vitamin-y stuff and stuff in it. So
We see Emerald tomorrow. She looks like she's 12.
yeah, I know. I already look like I'm 12. Thanks. What are you saying? So that's this very simple face mask that you can make out of.
Lumnia cautions us to not take health advice from TikTok.
Fair.
Aw,
Very
okay.
fair.
And it tastes good too.
Get your vitamins.
Yeah.
Hey, if you have a milk bath, you can make like a little smoothie with it all, I guess.
It actually feels really good. So I haven't made this one before. Yeah, it feels nice and cooling and moisturizing, but not like sticky. So I guess that's part of the banana action.
Yeah.
And
that's how it
now
feels with the oatmeal. Like it just feels replenishing. Like you're giving a little bee a drink of water. The bees are the pores.
But the bees,
bees
yes,
are
my
the
pores are bees. And then you just leave it on 10 minutes and wipe it off, like you do with most masks.
Nice.
I love this.
Mm-hmm.
I love these.
You just
can
like
draw pictures
watching
your forehead.
I love that too. If I had known, I would have been there with you. I would have been applying stuff.
Just arrange your pantry and then bring back random things and we'll
I
figure
know, right? I just need to grab some things.
We have SpaghettiOs and
oh my gosh.
Just as long as you put like SpaghettiO over each nostril, you know, so you can breathe.
Cool on your face.
Yep.
That's right.
I missed this area. All right, so now we can step into the bath.
Yes, we can step into the bath. Thank you for that. Splish splash. So it's pretty easy, actually. I did most of it before because you can. What I did basically is it's a rose bath salt with rose essential oil, and I'm going to add the coconut oil to it. Again, because bath salt dries out your skin. Anybody who lives in Seattle knows the skin during the wintertime is kind of a nightmare. So this is what got me into experimenting with moisture in the bath. You could also use Java oil, grapeseed oil, or coconut oil. Basically, if you have like a simple base. I grounded up some dried rose petals, which is, I don't know if you can see, it has like a little bit of a pink tint to it. And I just bought a bulk of Epsom salt and I added it into my Vitamix, and then I put 4 drops of rose, and I did it a little bit more, like spin, 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 added more drops of rose, spin, 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 put it in a cup. And that's how you make that part. And then you add coconut oil, which the dog will eat also. She's going to eat all my products.
Coconut oil is also great. It's great for eating. It's great for your skin. It's great for everything. Okay, it's great for your dogs.
Also, you don't waste food because you can use it in beauty. Like, and you mix it in there. And what I like to do is I first use it as a scrub. So I scrub it all over my body, especially if I'm going to be shaving my legs because I get ingrown hairs and it drives me nuts. And then I scrub, and then I dip into the water. You can also add more dry things. More dry flowers, herbs, pretty much anything. One thing I do before every bath is I set an intention, and it's basically like this bath is going to be cleansing, relaxing, and I'm going to enjoy it. And I say that over and over, and I have my eyes closed, and the lights are off, and the candles are burning because I'm that person. And then I pour it into my water. I sit in the water, and I just sit there for 2 minutes silent, just repeating that over and over again, and just smelling all the roses and all the flowers, because those are my happy places. If they made moss into an oil, I would buy that too.
Ooh. Same.
But yeah, that is my bath and self-love. it's really cool to do it on a full moon or a new moon to up that energy. Yeah.
That's lovely.
Yeah, it sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
I like the part about setting an intention.
Me
That's
too.
It's such a big thing. Oh my god, yes.
Right? I was just thinking like maybe that would help me kind of like clear my mind of all the things going on in life.
Yeah.
I have to try
yeah.
that.
Worth trying.
Yeah.
It is. It gives you concentration of something else. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Christine. Oh, Prime.
All right. We ready?
Yes.
What else
yeah.
can you do as a DIY self-care bath?
You can make bath bombs.
I'm like, I think you're
yeah, that was good.
underneath me. Is that right?
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. I guess for me,
It's
it
like
would
the
be
Are you
Brady
looking at
Bunch.
me? Hello.
like, let's see if I've got the right. Yeah, there
It's
we go.
always
Yeah.
opposite. I always do it wrong.
Yeah, I had to look at my at the actual Twitch stream to
Yep.
see. It's like, yeah, I'm like, yeah, there you go.
So I'm actually just gonna like demonstrate how to make a bath bomb, and the first things first, I got way too many essential oils because I don't know, I'm just like dedicated.
no.
Great.
No such thing. What?
So I'm gonna let everyone hear. So, stream team, I'm gonna let you decide. So I have this one, which is coffee shop scents, and then I've got pure aroma, which is like more like florals and like naturey scents. So
Okay.
Do you have them in like a little slidey box?
I do, and I'm gonna let chat vote on which scent to use exactly. Yes. But I just did so many that I was like, if I read off all of these, like there's just too much. So we're gonna narrow it down right now. So what do you think? Coffee shop or like nature?
Nature.
Nature, but I have a request that one day you make me a coffee bomb.
Oh, right.
Yes,
And I have a comment that I just got one of those for Christmas, and mine is themed afternoon tea.
Ooh,
Oh.
that sounds lovely.
It's great.
My brain was just like immediately trying to catalog what all the ones in the coffee one must be because I was like, coffee, really?
Oh
And I
yeah,
was like,
coffee,
okay, let's
cafe
grab some
mocha,
coffee.
blueberry
Yeah.
muffin.
Yes!
Those are essential-
You have
essential oils,
the set.
so-
My friend got the coffee one, so
Oh, okay.
it was like a group of girls, and we each got like one of us got everybody like their own little. So I didn't get the coffee one, but I know what's in there.
Wait, are
Yeah.
they essential oils combined to make that name of thing, or are they fragrance oils?
I think they're fragrance oils.
Ah,
Yeah,
fragrance oils.
yeah.
Okay. Essential. Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha.
All right. So
Gotcha.
as I start, this is so chat. Let me know which ones you all want. The choices are, and we can do a combination of some: sweet orange, lavender, tea tree, lemongrass, peppermint, and eucalyptus. So let me know which one we'll make, and then I'll get started.
Does it have to be only one?
It
Could
does
it be
not.
a combo?
If
For
we
example,
tie-
lemongrass, eucalyptus.
Yeah, if we tie, we can do multiple scents. It'll be great. So let me go ahead and change my camera here so you can kind of see what I'm doing.
Ooh, we have a eucalyptus mint.
Okay.
Oh, you've got the double camera set up. Look at that.
I tried. It's not the greatest setup, so hopefully you can kind of see.
Yeah, what did you do? Just put like a camera, like your phone on one, and like a different camera.
Yep,
Like,
exactly. Yeah, and it's on like this little
I don't know.
tripod, which you can totally see in my shot. Anyway.
You're
that's
fine.
fine.
It looks good.
Yeah. It's artistic, balance.
Exactly. So first step is to pick the dog hair out of your baking soda.
I also have that problem.
Right? So I've got 1 cup baking soda. I'm going to put that in my bowl. And you do dry ingredients first, and then we'll get on to our wet ingredients. We've got...
Chat wants to know what the things are again, please.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I kind of went fast. They are orange, sweet orange, lavender, tea tree, lemongrass, peppermint, and eucalyptus. I'll put them like sort of in the shot. It won't really help because it's very small.
Lavender
But-
would be good.
Okay,
Yeah, it's definitely a classic.
so then a half a cup of citric acid. This helps make it roll nice and fizzy. A half cup of cornstarch. And a half cup of Epsom salts. So I'm gonna just mix that up really quickly and then do the wet ingredients. As soon as you start putting the wet ingredients, it is gonna react a little bit, so you'll see it kind of fuzz up a little bit. But
Oh boy.
just throw it in, stir it up really quick, and it should be fine. Okay. So I have some oil here that I just got from the Ordinary. It's like my regular skincare stuff. It's Moroccan argan oil. I figured this would be good. I use it on my face already, so I'm sure it's good for the rest of your body, right?
Yeah. I use that.
So, and you can use any kind of oils that you want. I'm gonna put in a 2.5 teaspoons. Where's my teaspoon here? Hopefully all my clinking isn't too loud for everyone.
Nope.
No, you're totally fine.
Okay.
It's barely
Watching
transmitting.
Emerald remove her mask.
Nice.
It's like starting to drip off, which is into my eye, so I think that's probably not great.
Yeah. Here, let's
Don't go blind for the stream. It's
right?
okay.
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
I'm literally using the steam water that I had earlier. So it's like a double.
Multi-purpose.
Yeah.
At least we have a towel. I just wiped it off with my face. There's still oatmeal attached.
I'll be like, here, take this towel. Whoop. And then you catch one.
Okay, so I see we're in wet ingredients now.
Yes. So normally you probably, would do your wet ingredients all together, but I didn't bring a separate cup for my wet ingredients because I didn't plan ahead well enough. But that's okay. So did we decide on an essential oil to use or two?
I think everybody got distracted. I'm not sure.
So
we have a vote for eucalyptus mint, and we also have a vote for lavender tea tree mint.
I voted orange? Question
And
mark.
orange question mark.
You could do lavender mint.
Lavender mint?
Yeah, because that would kind of get, and then add a splash of orange for
At the end.
What's that? What is it called when you do like all of the things at a drink fountain?
Suicide something?
Yeah.
Suicide?
Should we just do that or do one drop of everything? Y'all can't smell it. You don't know.
I mean, only if you report back on how much it clashes.
Okay.
We're gonna need a written report.
I feel like any 4 of those could go together, but not all 6.
Right. I agree.
Like lavender, orange, mint, lemongrass.
Tea tree. Well, maybe.
Wait, peach tree?
Tea
Oh,
Peach tree.
tea tree.
That sounds nice.
Although peach tree, I do love peaches.
I
Right?
do too.
Okay, so I've got a little cup of water here. So I'm going to go ahead and put the essential oils into this cup of water. It takes 8 to 10. So I think I saw, was it lemongrass? What was it? Orange? Or what was the combination that the first person said?
Eucalyptus mint.
Eucalyptus mint. Yeah.
All right, let's do that. We'll go instead of popular. We'll do just first answer.
First.
All right. Janae wins the day.
That's right.
Yay!
Okay. Oh, that's
Hi,
lemongrass. Let's see. Eucalyptus is one of my favorite scents.
Oh, yay.
It is something that
Same.
was very present in my childhood. In Southern California, there's eucalyptus everywhere. So it's a very, familiar, it brings me back for sure. Okay, so I got a couple drops of that in there. Smells good so far.
I think that, to answer your question in chat, I think there is kind of a color wheel for scents.
They're called accords. I was actually just answering Janae. Yeah, they're called accords,
okay.
and there's different accords that you can. So yeah, there's a bunch, and the top, middle, and base notes that all go together. Well, I've done this stuff for business things, so I
Oh.
yeah. So I've looked into this stuff a lot, but yeah, you can definitely it's just like painting and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, so I got my oils in with my water, and now we need to pick a color. What do we think? I have
From eucalyptus mint, green.
green.
Hello.
Yes, agreed. Okay. So, you can add it directly to the mix, or you can, when I tried this before, it's just easier to do this in the water itself, because it doesn't mix super well otherwise. So, I'm going to put some green in there. I'm going to be generous with it, because last time we did this, it came out really light, even though we went kind of handed with it. So don't put too much that you'll stain your skin, obviously. But yeah.
Unless that's what you want.
Unless that's what you want. Unless, yeah, we were doing the Oompa Loompa thing. Now we can do like the green alien thing. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and put the water in. It only calls for 3/4 of a tablespoon. Where is my, there we go.
And your nails conveniently match, or at least one of them, maybe?
I went for like a bunch of different colors.
Ah.
Oh, do you do the different shades of the same color?
I did, yeah.
That's cool.
Okay, so I'm going to stir this up, and you can see like already it's like pretty light, right? So if we want to add more food coloring, we can. You just want to make sure to keep the mixture not like too wet and not too dry. Otherwise, if it's too dry, it won't stick together. And if it's too wet, it will, it'll kind of melt on you. I'll show you an example of one that melted. So I'm just gonna get this all chopped up. And then also I brought edible glitter because you need to have glitter.
Edible in a bath. I mean,
yeah, I'm sure regular glitter is fine too. But I was like, that's not good for the environment.
Yeah.
I think you made the right choice.
It sounds like.
Yeah, so I was like, edible glitter is probably the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
If you'll eat it, it's probably safe.
This actually does smell really good, so y'all did a good job with this.
Nice.
Aha! And by you all, she meant Janae.
Are we surprised? No.
Of course not.
So I don't know if I said, but this recipe will make about 4 bath bombs. So if you want to do less, you can like half the recipe, no problem. But it should be the texture of wet sand when you're ready to kind of compact it. One of the ways you can check is just by grabbing it and then pressing it together. You can see that's just way too dry. So I'm going to go ahead and add some more water. Hopefully that'll amp up the color because I realized that on camera it's not really showing up as green, is it?
Very light green
green.
is fine, I think.
Right? Yeah.
It's
not- I mean-
the minty feel.
Yeah, the minty feel.
Oh,
And eucalyptus isn't really like a dark green.
That's
so.
true. It's more of like
Yeah.
a grayish green.
Which is going to be my new favorite color. I have seen that a lot lately.
Gray green.
Mm-hmm. And it's so pretty on dresses and skirts.
Oh, yeah. So that's looking better. Just looking at my thing, make sure I'm not forgetting anything.
Whoa.
Definitely looking more like wet sand to me, which is great. So let's do the
Which is great.
compacty thingy. Give it a good squeeze. So it's actually holding its shape now. So this, I think, is actually going to be pretty good. So let's give it a try. I've got these little half circle thingies that I just got on Amazon. You can also use like whatever molds you have at home. I have behind me or somewhere the mold from the Dia de los Muertos sugar skulls.
Oh, make a
thought-
skull one.
Yeah, that would look really cool, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can kind of just fill it up super overflowy. I don't know if you can kind of see that. And then I found the easiest way to do it is to just like kind of scoop and squish. So scoop and squish and hopefully
That like bend and snap, but it's like
Yeah.
scoop and squish.
exactly. And then it should just come out this beautiful little bath bomb. Ta-da!
Nice.
Put that aside, let it dry for 24 hours, and then it should be nice and hard and ready for your bath. That's it.
Yay! Very
Yeah.
good. Awesome.
Super simple. Yeah. Anyone can do it. Let me go ahead and...
Nice.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And now I think Christina was going to show us like an easier way of doing this.
know
But
how
that was
much
so
easier, to be
easy.
honest. That was pretty easy. So
Yeah,
like that was pretty good. So, but I was just gonna go over like the thing I kind of do because I messing with the molds sometimes I don't I don't always get it right or whatever. So I basically have like my shorthand version, which is that I get like I think this is like a 4-ounce jar. And pretty much I just put in, this is going to be like a short overview. I'm not going to like do it all on screen right now, but I'll walk through it. But I did pretty much 2 tablespoons of like the baking soda. So I include some of the same ingredients, but since it doesn't need to compact together, it doesn't necessarily use all of the same things that glue it together, like the cornstarch or in some cases witch hazel and things like that. So it's just like the 2 tablespoons of the baking soda, 1 tablespoon of the citric acid, and if you have Epsom salts, whatever percentage of that. And I didn't have them for my most recent one. But then I basically just, in my case, I have, for the oils, I have like mango butter. And I really like the mango butter because it's very soft and wonderful and feels good on the skin.
I've never even heard of mango butter.
It's nice. Yeah, it's pretty equivalent with like shea butter and cocoa butter. Yeah, it's like a kind of softer than them, and it has a little bit of a slightly sweeter kind of thing going. But basically like you can use a very small amount of this and heat it up separately. You heat it up just for like 30 seconds or something. And I think I used like even just like a half teaspoon if you're using the Epsom salts in there, and like a quarter teaspoon if you're using no Epsom salts, like I was. Because basically what you actually want is more of a crumble and more of like a sugary consistency at the end rather than a compacted consistency. And so you'll have those wet ingredients. You can add a little bit of whatever other oil you have around if you want to add like a little, dropper of jojoba
oil.
Yeah, motor oil. Yeah, totally.
Don't do that.
Delicious.
No, don't do that. I had a little bit of avocado oil that I added to it. But yeah, and then I added like the essential oils of choice to there, like a dropper of something that you like. I think in this one that I have, I think I had lavender and Dalmatian sage because I don't have like clary sage because it's expensive.
It's really expensive.
Yeah, Dalmatian sage is like cheaper alternative. And so I added those. I got the wet ingredients and dry ingredients, much like Prime did. And I added some colored mica powder, and I don't know that mine is going to show up on stream very well either, but it's kind of
pinky,
sort of pink. Yeah, I kind of added a little pink for our theme. Yeah, and when you can pretty much now, you might not want to do it with a glass jar. I am fine with a glass jar because they're, these are very solid, these ones that I use, but you could use like something plastic or a baggie or something if you're worried about taking glass in a bathtub. Because what I pretty much do is I just like, once this is all layered, you melt in the mango butter and all of the oils in, and I used a chopstick like Jenn does, and I just stir it all up in there.
The GeekGirlCon implement of choice for DIY Spa Day, the chopstick.
Exactly, the chopstick. Who knew? Or the popsicle stick. And yeah, I just kind of get that mixed in there. I'm hoping I'm not skipping any steps, but I mix it all up and pretty much get that crumbly consistency. And it's really just a bath crumble. I mean, this is already somewhat a known thing, but I just put it in like when you're ready, you just put it in and it will just kind of make a cool little volcano out the top of it. And just kind of you do have to be careful with not having too much of the mango butter. What I found was that if you have too much, it will like clumps of it will come off and just sort of float to the top, and that's not really helpful. So that's why I like it in that crumbly, sugary consistency. But yeah, it's kind of just a faster, sloppier version. You just throw it together when you don't have the spoons to put in the extra effort on it, I think.
You're like bath bomb. I don't know how about bath volcano?
Right?
Bath volcano.
Because I don't have a mold. Volcano.
And I kind of have to do a friend brag right here because it like made my entire life. But Christina does essential oils. I bought some because it was like a scent I really like, but I didn't know that. Like, she has there's like a place and you can like, and all the oils and yeah. So
Thank you, Jenn.
Yeah.
And plug.
I
I'm like,
I'm red now, but
Oh.
I didn't know if we could say the name, and I didn't want to break Geek Girl rules, but
yeah, I wasn't sure about that either. So, but yes, I do. I make some essential oil mixes and fragrance oils and roll-on oils and some various other things that make lip balm and resin crafts and more things to come. So.
yeah, it was just cool because I was like,
but the point is, you're credible
yeah,
Exactly.
whales and
incredible also
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
simultaneously somehow. Double.
That's our
thing.
tagline: credible, incredible.
Oh yeah. I thought it was the scoop and squish.
Oh yeah, credible.
Well, at the end of this episode, you scoop and squish the incredible credible.
Oh my gosh. Whoa.
Then you put food on your face because that's what Emerald and I brought to the table
Putting stuff on your face.
with the pups.
Yes. So do you have a favorite essential oil that you make, Christina? Like that's a favorite smell that is relaxing to you?
Yeah, I have a few different combinations I like to use. Like, so what I kind of like to do is I've recently taken to like dual note scents, and one of my personal favorites is something that sort of it feels like a balancing thing for me. Like, and what it is lavender and Siberian pine oil, because the lavender has the calming component and has things that do that aspect of things, but the pine has like a mental clarity effect. It has pinene in it, the terpene pinene, which is, and rosemary also has it, and all those, you know, similar smelling things. And so I kind of like that balance of the body relaxation and the mental clarity, and it's just very balancing to me. So that's one of my favorites.
That ties into what you were saying when we were playing Coyote and Crow about like the holistic kind of like when you're take care of your mind, body, soul all together. Just nice.
Exactly. Yeah.
It ties in.
Yeah.
I see that. Oh, did we get the command for the scholarship to work?
Oh, I was waiting for it to. I think I mistyped it or something. Oh wait. Okay.
Nope. It's just slow.
Yeah. Taryn is the magic one. I figured I would throw that in there. Yeah. Thank you, Taryn, for setting that up. We wanted to mention the Black History Month celebration, and I took over. I'm sorry, Jenn.
No, you should.
Okay.
Don't apologize to me. I'm really not the boss.
We're all the
self-care
bosses.
day.
Yeah.
But yes, there's a new scholarship opportunity for Black women that are in STEM, digital media, and film scholarship. So there's a link there in the chat that if you're interested in that. There's also donations collected there. And I think we also have a brand new BLM command, and you can go there for ways to help that movement.
Yes, it's a good movement.
It's a year-round thing, and we plan to keep that command in. Now that we have implemented it, we plan to keep bringing it up.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Prime, were you doing outro? You were, right?
I am?
Wait, oh no, was I? Okay.
I can.
I think we were all going to agree to remind each other to do outro.
Okay, good.
Outro,
That's
you're gonna...
That's right.
I was.
Karen said that there was none of the scholarship accounts from that are live right now.
Yeah, that's okay. We'll definitely do a raid going, no problem. I can do an outro. Are we done with all of our different crafts and stuff?
Oh yeah, I can just, I was just going to say, because I forgot the one part of the face that I absolutely love is the lips. Mm. And if you guys just aren't feeling anything else, you can always take some turbinado sugar, which is more of the rough brown sugar, and mix it in with coconut oil, and put in a little bit of lemon balm. Like, I like to put little drops of lemon because the acid helps take off the dry skin too. Don't put too much or you will end up puckered. But it also helps, and you just do a little scrub, wipe it off. Voila!
I love a sugary lip scrub. Because then I'm just like, wow.
Yeah. I just bought one that tastes like cucumbers from the Honey Spa in Madison. And if you guys are to live near here in Cap Hill, you should totally go because they are amazing and safe.
Nice.
Very safe right now.
Nice.
Awesome.
Yeah. I did want to address one thing Latina Geek said. She's wondering if we are going to drop the recipes for these later. We certainly should.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Make a Geek Girl Self-Care book.
Oh, that would be fun. So this
That would be
stream will
fun.
be available for, you can watch it again up for 2 weeks on the Twitch channel, and then we will be uploading it to our YouTube channel as well, so watch forever and ever. And then, yeah, we should probably put these recipes somewhere. Maybe we can convince the blog team to, like, write them up or
Yes.
something.
Each of them. Oh.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, we were
Texas
talking
Human
about
Life.
actually getting connected to the blog team more often, so that'd be great.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
awesome. So stay tuned. We will definitely try to get these recipes out to you all one way or the next.
Yeah.
All right. So, so I guess I will do the outro. We planned
Take it
things.
away,
I
Prime!
swear we planned things. I keep touching this mixture and getting stuff all over me. Okay.
So it's also a good, like, STEM, like, activity. That's great.
I was like honey in the oats.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we will get a raid started here in a second, but first of all, thanks everybody for watching. I hope you're doing everything you can this, dark, kind of gloomy time of year to be making sure that you are taking care of yourself. This month in February, we're celebrating love, but not just the romantic kind of love that usually is associated with February. We're doing love in all forms.
We're doing this?
Yeah.
I was like, isn't there a way where you could do it the other way? It's like the pinkies. I'm like, I don't know. It's
Or
like this.
the like K-pop
Can't do it,
way.
though. Yeah, I
Even
don't know how to.
K-pop, yeah, K-pop's
Yes.
like this, and like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The little hearts, yeah.
Yeah.
Aw.
This is just our first stream of our love month of love, when we're celebrating love of ourselves. Next love theme stream will be love of our friends on next Tuesday. Uh-oh, did I say something weird?
No, we're all just like captivated by trying to make hearts with our
Okay.
fingers. I think that's what's
that was
happening.
pretty much what
I'm not
happened,
sure.
yeah. I think
That's
we were
what's
all
happening
just
with
making
me.
hearts.
Times the teacher where all the kids in the back.
Yeah, sorry.
It's like, pay attention!
Like, all right, sorry, yeah.
No.
Also, yeah, this is kind of like science. We did chemistry today,
yeah,
so
our
that was
DIY
cool.
science team would be proud.
They would,
Yeah.
maybe. Well, maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah, ish.
We did tell people not to eat things. I think that's the main rule of science.
That's true. Yes.
Did we?
That's true. We did also encourage
Like-
some eating of the things.
So refreshing. And reasonably sized. Anyway, sorry.
Yes, yeah. So, come back on Thursday. We are doing Sayonara Wild Hearts, a Let's Play with Christina.
Yeah, you're
and-
gonna see way too much of me this month because I accidentally have signed up for way too many streams. So
We're
Way too
looking
much,
forward to
Christina?
it.
No such thing.
No such
Oh.
thing.
Me too,
Oh.
Christina. We'll all be in a little.
Wait, if I do
Yeah.
this.
Oh no,
Oh.
how are we? Wait, where are you on my screen? I don't even know.
Are you over here? I don't
I
even.
don't
Go like
think
this,
so.
the other side.
Anyway,
There you
Nail
go.
We can be here forever.
I know, right?
Do
Yeah,
both.
there, I did it.
Nailed
Nailed it somewhere,
Nailed
maybe.
it. Perfect.
Anyway.
And with that, it's time to go. Let's see who we should raid tonight.
Playing Mantis Goodbye of Geek Girl.
Let's see. Oh, 8-Bit Emmy is currently doing a stream. That's Makers and Crafting, so maybe we should drop in on them.
Kaboo.
Does that sound good to everyone?
Love.
Yeah, definitely. Sure.
Okay.
Praying Mantis love.
All right, got that
Praying,
started.
is that what this is? Praying Mantis love.
All right. We've lost it.
We've lost
We're very
Yeah,
tired.
we are,
Self-care is exhausting, y'all. Let's be
right.
real.
All
We
right.
got too relaxed.
Be sure to send Emmy, 8-Bit Emmy, some love from GeekGirlCon. Say hello. Drop him a follow and a heart from us. And we will see you all on Tuesday at 7 o'clock when we're back for some Let's Play Sayonara Wild Hearts.
Thursday? Wait, Thursday.
Thursday. Did I say Tuesday?
You did.
We'll be there Tuesday too.
Today's Tuesday.
It's not wrong.
Next Tuesday.
All right, that's fair.
Anyway.
Well,
Anyway. Good night, everybody.
Right.